Hi, it's Kirby Sommers. It's Friday, November 6th, and I thought I would sort of bring you up to date with some of the things that are going on behind the scenes with Prince Andrew, since it's almost a year since his very memorable interview with the BBC that I know we can all remember very well. What's been going on behind the scenes is there's some Royal Protection Officers, the SO14 protection group, which is a component of the Metropolitan Police in the UK, who travel with him, and they in fact traveled with him on the night that he went to Tramps with Jeffrey Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell, and Virginia Giuffre back on, I believe it was March 10th, 2001. And of course, he's lied about it, and he's lied about it, and he's lied about it. At the beginning of the year, about a month or so after his November interview, he was invited by the FBI to step forward and to talk to them, and it was sort of a very calm invitation. They were not saying they were going to do anything or threatening him in any way, shape, or form, and Prince Andrew ignored it. He later claimed to have responded, but we all know really that did not happen. And then in the summer, just to sort of recap what's happened this year, in the summer when the Attorney General for the SDNY, who was still at the time Geoffrey Berman, had a press conference, very visible press conference, because he had it at Jeffrey Epstein's Upper East Side mansion. He made overtures to Prince Andrew, and what he did in turn was he hired himself a very high-powered attorney, and he hired some PR people. So we can see that Prince Andrew and Ghislaine Maxwell are very fond of PR people. And I think, frankly, after studying these, I almost hate to use the word people with them, but studying these characters for the last couple of years, they're characters. They're almost caricatures of evil cartoon figures, because only evil cartoon figures need a constant it's like a, I don't even know what to call it anymore, but they just use all these PR people to help them look good in the press. Well, you know what? We don't need you to look good in the press. We need you to be good for real. So in any event, what's been happening behind the scenes is these protection officers, these SO14 guys, they recall going to Ghislaine Maxwell's house because they had to check it out. They have the prince, the queen's son, and her favorite son. And so they have to make sure that he's safe at all times. And so it's my understanding that they went into Ghislaine Maxwell's house and that they met Virginia Giuffre, and that they had to make sure she was okay before they could leave him there. And we know from some court transcripts that have not been scrubbed, like many of them have been, that they waited for him, and then they took him back to Buckingham Palace. Now, on the other end, when he got there, there's another sort of like, one of the guards who's been very troubled by all of this, who remembers that night, again, March the 10th of 2001, and he claims that Prince Andrew showed up in the middle of the night, and he was rude, very rude, and he's willing to talk to the FBI. These other guys that went inside Ghislaine Maxwell's house, they appear to be willing to talk to the FBI. So in my opinion, something's going to happen. It's just a matter of, is it going to happen before the year anniversary of his horrific interview with the BBC, or will it happen afterwards? And will it happen at all? I mean, I think something has to give. So I'm curious to know from you if you feel he's finally going to step forward and acknowledge not only meeting her, but having sex with a trafficked person. And or do you think something else will happen? And what specifically do you envision happening with Prince Andrew? One more thing before I let you go. His PR people have been busy putting out all kinds of notices that he's coming back and he's making a comeback. Well, I don't think that's going to happen. That's just bravado. In any event, it's good to catch up with you, and I can't wait to read your comments. Okay, talk soon. Bye.